defender Singh Ari has been really good this week. 82nd.
It's quite a calm. I don't actually know how many minutes because I've not edited this video
swept away, off the legs, beautifully done. There was nobody down there.
Score so far this week. Such a good opening batter.
It's in the away, it's in the air, it's launched. Scotland are finding the boundary rope with international cricket action. We're glad to have your company. Scotland 19 without loss. Munsey comes and it's dropped. Well, it was flashed quickly, but these are the ones that you've got to try and take. What flashed out again? Facing Munsey. That is absolutely hammered. Beautiful shot, took a step into it, finds the boundary.
Well for George Munsey.
Oh, he's bowled him. Mark Watt tried to open up and he's gone. He's out for 9, and it's just another disappointing score for Mark Watt. He's trying to push to get double figures, but the changes work. Rupesh Singh takes the wicket. 4-9. This is the final ball of the over. That's just glanced away. Nicely done for Scotland. 4 runs there. And Scotland 44.
In Australia, which will be absolutely brilliant for their development.
That Banchian again. That was hit with more pace. It's nicely through the covers. And that should go all the way to... Going down the ground. And it'll take 1 bounce and over the rope. Sometimes cricket looks ridiculous. Not started well for Rupesh Singh. Oh, there was a real opportunity there. It was difficult for Padel. It's going to be another 4. Was in the air momentarily. That's hooked round again to the boundary, and this is getting very...
And it had to be as well because, well, both George Munsey and Brandon McMullen were just running riot.
He's gone for that. It's high, it's long, and it's off to visit the pipe band who have gone back to school.
Can't pin him down for too long, George Munsey.
Again, some field adjustment. Doesn't matter, it's just gone to exactly the same place. Muscle memory from George Munsey, and he hits his half-century 52 again. He will. It's 3 in a row. Absolutely blasted that one. Terrific batting and the 100 up for Scotland.
Well, as you can.
Down the wicket he goes. McMullen just thrashes that through and stops to admire it on the way through as well. He knew that that was long. Down in this over, this is good bowling. There's the movement. It's high, it's in the air, and it's gone. Scotland needed that. They were just starting to get a little bit bogged down here, so that's a lovely blow again. Commentary box, we've enjoyed it. Scotland have managed to knock a few runs in there as well, and we'll get a few more here. That one going all the way to the boundary. Good luck with the cricket. Pass on our best to the squad and keep steady and hard as well. Thank you.
Nepal are fielding, so just a couple of things that they'd like to fix up.
There's the sweep. There's it's lofted, and this is a man who's in a mood, George Munsey. That's a love.
Brilliant to watch.
Gone for the reverse again. It's in the air, it's long. There's 2 men out there, and the catch is taken over the shoulder, and it's the skipper again, Rohit Padel, who gets across. It's the end of George Munsey's afternoon. It's a wonderful 78, which included 6.
High entertainment, high class, high power.
He's gone. Well, he stepped out. Didn't make contact. To you, Mel, that Scotland would have been happy that despite George Munsey going out, they had Brandon McMullen who played himself in nicely. And all of a sudden, 2 men. Knew that's high, it's in the air, but it's safe. There's nobody around there. And that will run all the way through for 4.
Well, it is that old adage, 1 brings 2.
Yeah, it's in the air, there's a show to catch it, and it is taken. And Mashani stretches out the arms. There's Banshee takes the wicket. Well, Scotland through for a couple. Comes down the ground, that could be a catch. Lokesh Bam takes it beautifully, driven up through mid-off, beg your pardon, mid-on, and he's caught as Scotland are finding the wickets are tumbling down.
Long on.
That is absolutely 7 runs from the last 5 overs, for the loss of 3 wickets. Goes for it that time, it's high, it's in the air, and it's all the way through. It's a glorious strike, all the way for 6. He's not hanging about, Michael. He's decided the time is... Cross off his legs. What's the danger with it straying just down there? The ball chasing that target. I mean, this will be fun, don't get me wrong, but they might have just had to go a little bit earlier. Ian, full toss, absolutely hammered away, and bring that one back. 4 just
Remaining, and Cross on strike, so now Cross has to go.
Oh, it's a mistake in the field. Goes all the way through for 4, and he's now conceded 50 runs from 3.5 overs. That's his worst figures of the week, but that's just a fielding mistake. It's a bad...
This track is for... Can Nepal replicate the fireworks that we saw in the first power play from Scotland, from Munsey in particular, and then from McMullen himself? Chase is underway, here we go.
That was an absolutely gorgeous stroke to get things moving. Scotland chasing to the boundary. Michelle Bertel, who bowled brilliantly, shows off for the bat.
The keeper up to the stumps when you've got one of the seamers or swing bowlers up. Not express pace, McMullen.
That's in the air. It's an outrageous shot, but it could be a costly one. And it is. Well, he tried to go round the corner to try and flick it away.
Extraordinary no-look shot. It was incredible, but in the end, it was a brilliant catch from Finlay McCree. He's always good in the outfield, tracked it the whole way.
Very impressive fielding from the young man.
But Nepal, I mean, they'll want to get that run rate under 10.
Stroked away, Scotland don't have anybody out there. And off it goes. Deep mid-wicket, he knew precisely where the field was.
Other team would.
Mullen in there again. They've gone for that little flip shot, and it does work this time. Well, when you've seen a teammate go back to the pavilion for trying something fairly similar.
And Chase.
And it comes, it's high again. And it goes. There's no way Scotland can close that one down. It's Chris Greaves out there. Through the covers. Beautiful hit.
Today, I want to put that pressure on Scotland. This has been expensive for McMullen.
It's in the air, it's high, and Greaves turns and watches it. He turned really early, which gives us an indication from Sharif in for his first ball. It's in the air, Scotland have a man there, and he's gone. Mark Watt. Jarvis in. Well, there's a shout. He's hit the wickets, and he's gone. Well, he was told to go back by skipper.
He does. They're doing a Nepal to Nepal. Way to go in this chase.
That's snicked away. There's no third man. He'll take a bounce just inside the rope and go over. And that's... Oh, it's beautifully guided through. And it's going to find its way all the way to the rope. Overall, it was a full toss, turned round the corner. And that really was the first loose ball.
canny bowler.
It's in the air, that's an opportunity and it's caught. Leeskin again, taken to the boundary that time. McCreath chasing after it, but swept him to the same place, it's in the air and he's gone.
That Scotland being very tight in the field.
Scotland hit triple figures in over number 10. And triple figures for Nepal has come with 14 over. Watkin again. He's gone for it that time, down the leg side, swept away over deep backward square leg. Well, that's what Nepal need. They need a little bit of magic.
Well, they certainly do. And all of a sudden, the pressure starts to come back on Scotland just in knowing what Nepal have done before.
Graves takes the wicket, bowled him. Well, there's the pressure.
They've just been confronted by scoreboard pressure.
And how about that? Bowled him again. And Chris. One of these players who just loves the field. That's high in the air. Sharif is watching it, but he'll watch it go. And all the way for 6. No, swinging all the way through, got past wicket keeper. 50 to win. There's the reverse sweep, it's in the air and it's taken. And Greaves gets another wicket. It's been a really good afternoon for him. Being sent back for 12. Reef shake for 5. Going for it. Hit back down the ground. And up for 4. Well played. In fact, it's gone without bouncing. It bounced up into the...
Thinking about those heroics from Dipendra Singh Irie, one of 4 players to have hit 6 sixes in an over. Is he eyeing that?
The grandstand finish just gets that off the very toe of the bat. And he'll come through for a second. It's going to be close. And it's gone. Well, they tried to come...